Deep breath in. Deep breath out. So, what am I doing here? Well, I decided to stick my face in a bowl of ice water every single morning for a week. Why? I read a Healthline article from last year that says applying ice to your face can eliminate puffiness, especially around the eyes, reduce oiliness, ease acne, soothe sunburn, reduce swelling and inflammation, reduce signs of aging such as wrinkles, and boost the skin's healthy glow.
Note, these claims are only supported by anecdotal evidence. There's no definitive clinical research indicating that ice facials can address these conditions.
But you know me. I like experimenting on myself and seeing what the results are for me and my body. I have been wanting to try this ice facial challenge for the longest time now, so thank you to Summer Fridays for sponsoring today's video. I recently added their Summer Fridays Soft Reset AHA exfoliating solution into my nighttime skincare routine, and my skin has pretty much been looking the best that it's looked in months. So I'm really excited about it, and stay tuned until the end of the video. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it. I've tried a week of cold showers, a week of sleeping on the floor, a week of eating fermented foods for better gut health, and so much more. And if you followed my videos recently, you'll know that I've been experiencing some adult acne issues as of late, so I wanted to take matters into my own hands and see what works. So this week, I woke up every single morning and stuck my face in a bucket of ice water for 15 seconds. Day one was probably the most difficult because I just didn't know what to expect. I haven't put on any creams, serums, face wash, nothing. So I'm just about to gather a bowl of ice and stick my face in it. Let's do it. I took the first bowl that I saw in my parents' kitchen cabinet, which was probably a little bit too shallow. I guess I'll try this size. I took some time preparing my bowl of ice and water. My bowl of ice, ready to go. Will you set a timer for me for 10 seconds? Maybe 15? Do you think I can hold my breath in ice for 15 seconds? Okay, 15 seconds. Okay. Wait, I need to take a couple deep breaths. And just before I started, I remembered that I needed a towel to dry off. I think I need a towel for when I get out.
Are you sure there's not too much water in there?
No, I'm not sure of anything. Oh, I'm scared. You would almost think I was wasting time because I was a little nervous to start. 15 seconds, I can do that.
Easy.
Ready? But eventually, I took the plunge for 15 seconds. Go. I'm not sure why, but with my face submerged in such cold water, I kept feeling the urge to swallow. It was like an unconscious reaction in my throat. And if I bump up the volume here, you can hear these swallows pretty loudly. Michael even said to me,
"Don't drink the water." Done.
I'm not drinking it. I just have an impulse to swallow for some reason. That was kind of nice. I normally do my morning skincare routine first thing when I wake up, but I skipped it so that I could do it after I iced my face. So as soon as I was done, I went upstairs and I went through my entire skincare routine of the moment. If you're interested in knowing what skincare products I've been using, click on the card up above and watch that video next. On day 2, I made my ice water in a bit of a deeper bowl. I wanted to be able to get more of my face into the cold, so I knew I needed to go with something a little bit deeper than the day before. I filled up the bowl with ice and water, and then I sat down at the table for my 15-second dunk. I found I didn't need as much preparing as I did on day 1, but I just took one big deep breath and then dove right in. Ready, set. When the timer went off, I was definitely freezing. But for some reason, I could only think to do one thing. I filmed a little bit of what my face looked like right afterwards, and obviously it was a little bit red from the blood rushing to the surface, but I also did sort of feel like there was a freshness to it. There's an article in Vogue about how putting ice cubes on your face could be the best kept skin secret. Apparently, YouTuber Lisa Eldridge swears by ice. And as I learned, Kate Moss actually does this submersion technique too. A celebrity facialist quoted in the article suggests a modified alternative to the face plunging technique. He says to fill a bowl up a third of the way with whole milk, which contains vitamin A and naturally exfoliating lactic acid, and then to add ice cubes, and instead of sticking your face right in it, he instead drenches a face cloth in the mixture before holding the freezing cloth on his face for 15 seconds. So that's a good idea to try out if you don't like the idea of sticking your face directly into the water. On day 3, Michael and I did an outdoor workout first thing in the morning, and I intentionally didn't wash my face or apply any creams or serums before this. I knew that I would sweat from doing this workout outside, and I knew that it would feel great to do the ice plunge right after the workout. Since Michael had worked out with me and was sweating alongside me, he joined in to ice his face with me.
We just did a morning workout, and I haven't even washed my face yet. I figured I would just wash after we ice our faces. So let me move this back so you can see us both. So you know what you're doing, right? So we're just sticking our faces in and holding our breath for 15 seconds, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1.
The moment we pulled our faces out of the water, Michael asked,
"Oh, why do you do that?"
Oh God, I can't see. How's it feel?
I feel like I only got like here.
So yeah, personally, I feel like I got my whole face and it felt especially good after a workout. Want to do it again?
No.
I find it kind of difficult to breathe.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, you're not supposed to breathe, but like I find it difficult to hold your breath in ice water. Towel.
This whole challenge had me thinking a lot about Wim Hof. He's a Dutch athlete who's best known for his ability to withstand freezing temperatures. Michael and I watched a piece about him, and we were fascinated with his accomplishments and his methods. One of his main techniques is a breathing technique that can, when you commit to it consistently, help you withstand plunges in freezing temperatures. Now, Wim Hof's methods don't necessarily apply here since we were holding our breath during these face plunges, but I definitely feel a sense of tenseness when my face is in this water, and I feel like if I would just relax a bit more and not be quite as tense, I could feel a little bit calmer and maybe be able to stay in the water for longer. So on day 4, I decided to up my game and get a bigger bowl. I wanted to sink my face deep into the bowl and really feel the ice all around my face. So I got a giant silver mixing bowl, I filled it with ice and water, and then I dunked my face into that.
15 seconds in the bowl. Ready?
I was using my dad's phone as a timer, and he was getting text messages throughout the entire time I was in this water.
You're getting text messages. You're getting text messages up the wazoo. Oh no.
My final takeaway from day 4?
That wasn't that bad.
On day 5, I asked Michael to join me once again. After all, everything is more fun when we do it together.
Can you open this? Okay. We just had Indian food. Ooh! We just had Indian food, which caused Michael's face to sweat.
Well, I was cooking hot food and then I ate hot food.
He was cooking hot food, then he ate hot food, so he's sweating. So I suggested, why don't we do ice face? So now we're carrying our ice buckets outside and we're gonna stick our faces in them. So we've got our 2 bowls, big enough for our faces. Maybe you want this one, you have a bigger face?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
And we don't have our phones.
It's a very sharp piece of ice.
I know. We don't have our phones, so we're just gonna count with tapping. And I'm gonna count to 15. Okay?
Sounds good.
3, 2, 1.
I must have used a smaller bowl this time accidentally because my face didn't quite fit in this one. And neither did Michael's.
So my face didn't fit in the bowl.
Me neither.
Okay. So I'm just gonna take a piece of ice out and ice my whole face.
Too.
Yours looks like an animal carcass.
By the end, we just decided to pull out individual ice cubes and ice our faces that way.
That's nice.
When I look at the way my skin looked at the start and end of the week, I suppose it looked like there was a little bit less discoloration in general at the end. But the truth is, my skin has been improving every day because of my new skincare regimen, so I can't really say that the improvement is caused by these ice facials. I believe that these facials are a fun thing to do, especially during the summer, especially after workouts or a hot meal when you're really hot and sweaty. But I don't think this is a good replacement for true skincare, and this definitely won't cure cystic acne for most people. So now I want to tell you a little bit about this exfoliating solution that I have been loving. But first, a bit about Summer Fridays. They're a clean skincare brand. Their products are vegan and cruelty-free. So I've added their Soft Reset AHA exfoliating solution into my nighttime skincare routine just after cleansing and before I add any of my serums or my moisturizer. The bottle is made from glass and the cap and the bottle are both recyclable, which is really great. Also, Summer Fridays has a recycling program right on their website, which is amazing. So I'll put the link for that down in the description box. So for this nighttime solution, I just put some of it onto a reusable cotton pad and then I just sweep it over my face and my neck. You can also just apply it directly with your hands if you want, but I always feel like it comes off a bit more evenly if it's on a cotton round. And I love these reusable cotton rounds. I featured a few in my All the Sustainable Products That I Use in a Day video, which I'll link for you up here. They're incredible. You just throw them in the washing machine and reuse them over and over again. AHA stands for alpha hydroxy acid. So one of the AHAs in this solution is glycolic acid, which helps retexturize and brighten the skin. And another AHA in there is lactic acid, which is plant-derived and helps smooth the look of fine lines and also reduce other visible signs of aging. The solution is a really gentle formula. It has soothing aloe and also hyaluronic acid in it, so you can use it every night. My skin is generally pretty sensitive, and this has been a great addition to my nighttime skincare routine. You know that I love experimenting with products and things like ice facials to see what works for me, so I'm really excited to share this product with you, and it's available at Sephora, so I'll pop the link down in my description box. And now let's go back to my final takeaway from the ice facials. Every time I was done with one of these ice baths and I lifted my head from the bowl, I felt fresh, clean, and clear. Let me know in the comments section if you've ever tried this before, and if not, give it a go and let me know how it feels. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Also, let me know down below what else you'd like to see me try for a week at a time, and I will give it a go. See you next time.
Tell us more.
I have nothing else to say.
Me neither.
It's been great ice facing with you. Have a good night. We're still here.